Right, g'day guys. Joining me on a bit of a shopping run out to southwest Sydney. Better pop the old screen up, eh? Yeah, great day for it. Look at it, beautiful. Sydney, Australia, summer, January. A little bit on the warmy side, but hey, look at me, squiddly, squiddly. And yes, if that's what you really need to know, that's where my tan comes from. I call it my Goldwing tan. My sleeping routine and my lifestyle's getting a little bit better. Yes, I'm retired. Yes, I'm loving life. Yes, I'm killing it and crushing it. No, I don't work. Yes, I do whatever the fuck I want to do whenever I want to do it. However, downside to that is I tend to go to bed quite late and I tend to wake up rather late. So yes, the fact that I'm out here today at 12:30, I will kid you not, is not at all uncommon for me to be dragging my ass out of bed, or possibly even still asleep at this point in time, if for argument's sake I might have gone to bed about 5 AM. But I've had a good run since the weekend, since my fast last week. Did a 7-day prolonged fast, feeling pretty good. Reset myself, pumped myself up, I'm fucking good to go. And at the moment I'm waking up around about 7 AM, which for me as a retired fucking 50-year-old is fucking outstanding. So here I am, using the opportunity to go and get a little bit of admin done. And look at me choosing my tool to go shopping on. Fucking Goldwing, baby. And the reason I'm doing that and not taking my VFR is, again, as stated, the beautiful fucking day. So I'm going to get a bit of a top up for my tan that I got on the weekend. Did take the old Goldwing out for a group ride on the weekend. That was directly after my prolonged fast though, so unfortunately I bailed early and I headed home by myself because I was absolutely fucking rooted. Having no food for a week kind of fucks your shit up. I'll just turn down my tunes here, which are currently going through my helmet. So yeah, I'm feeling good now and taking the opportunity to get some fucking daylight hours fucking cruising done. M5 motorway, heading southwest out of Sydney down to, and by the way, that there says Canberra, which is our nation's capital, but that's quite a few hours away. I'm heading out to Cambelltown, which is a suburb pretty much right on the southwestern outskirts of Sydney. I live near Liverpool, which is probably the biggest city in the southwest, but there's a fairly good Honda dealer out at Campbelltown, and I'm going there to pick up some Goldwing parts. And when I say parts, oh, down again actually, when I say parts I mean part. If I can put this in a cruise without having an accident and quickly have a quick look at the top of the handlebar stack. Alright, I have riser bars here, and I'm buying the top plate. I'm buying a spare top plate so I can cut it and fit it, so I can cover up all this fucking shit under there, which I'm a little bit OCD about. So yeah, I tend to go down to Cambelltown, southwest Sydney, to pick up my bits and bobs, remembering that I also have a VFR 1200 DCT. So for most of my general servicing parts, I don't get it serviced there, but I pick up my parts there. I'm also going to go to the old hardware store, Bunnings, which is a big Australian brand. And what I will be doing is picking up a compressor for my air mattress, a Ryobi 18 volt fucking air inflator, because I feel a little bit of camping coming on, and I'm going to opt for a deluxe single mattress, one of those big fuck off ones. Still folds up relatively small compared to a traditional mouth inflated actual camping designed one. And I think it's a little bit easier to blow those up with a gun. So I'll go and do some bike stuff, then I'll go do some hardware stuff. Again, I could do all that stuff online. I could get all the stuff posted out to me, but yeah, it's a nice day. It's a nice old fucking run out here on the road. So why not, I say. Okay, let's turn and burn. Ah, dirty dog. Oh no, we'll go all the way over. Fuck ya. We're doing 100. Oh, we're not doing 120. What's going on here? Come on, cruise control, do your thing. Cruise control seems to reset itself even when you throttle down. I thought when you throttle down it'll automatically go back again, but anyway, maybe I rotated forward, because here's the tip I picked up off one of the Goldwing forums. Watch as I... Well, okay, let's confirm this first. So if I rotate down, she speeds up, but then it should return. Yes, it does return, so I must have rolled forward. If you roll forward, it turns off. There you go. Little tip for the... Hey, come on, speed up. A little tip for the day. You pick up some weird and wonderful little bits and bobs off Facebook. I'm obviously in all three groups. I'm in the R1 Facebook group. I'm in the VFR 1200 Facebook group, and the Goldwing 2018 Plus Facebook group. And when I say group, I mean probably about 3 groups of each. There's the 1200. There's the 1200F. I think there's some other VFR page. There's about 2 or 3 Goldwing pages, and I'm on definitely an international and an Australian R1 group. So you definitely find out some good information on there, trade some information, some tips, some tricks, parts, etc, etc. I'm obviously also on a few of the Australian pages, although I'll have to confirm with the VFR. I'm not particularly sure, because it's probably not the most popular bike here in Australia. I know the VFR 1200 is quite popular in Europe, specifically the UK, and apparently also the US. Australia, yeah, we've got them, don't worry about that. It's traditionally maybe not the biggest market for the VFR. Well, it's obviously not the biggest market per capita. Oh, the old wing's humming along lovely today. 2,500 revs, 120 Ks. Can sit on this all day long. It could probably do it longer than I can. I haven't outridden any of my bikes yet. My bikes all go far in excess of my capabilities, both at endurance and performance. Although I've got some fucking herby herbs out of this one. I've definitely got it up to the old needle stop there, but that's of course on straight roads. I've got about a 140, 150 out of a few nice sweepers. After that you can get a little bit bouncy and a bit floaty, and you certainly don't want 360 or 370 kilos sort of hopping and skipping around too much. Unfortunately, I do have to hop off the freeway, and we'll need to shoot across, because it's not technically Cambelltown, it's a suburb just up there off to the right. Ingleburn. I've got to come out to Ingleburn and discuss some exhaust options on my Jeep SRT. Going to try and fix up the arse end of my Jeep SRT. Drop a set of, I've got a couple of hot dog mufflers, or if you want to call them resonators, on the arse end of my Jeep SRT. I've also put some sports mufflers underneath the SRT. I might take the two hot dogs off the back and just give it a little bit of extra growl. I've got a guy out there at Minto that does some pretty cheap exhaust work, and let's be brutally honest, I'm not running a fucking $4,000 bloody GT house, something crazy fucking weird exhaust, polished fucking stainless steel, yada yada yada. I mean, I've got a nice exhaust under there, but it's all fucking fabricated, so it doesn't have to look good, just has to do the job. I really honestly don't know why guys go spending ridiculous amounts of money on catback exhaust systems for cars. Pipe is pipe. Yes, stainless steel costs a little bit more than mild steel, and obviously most guys will probably be buying a full stainless exhaust system. But I'm happy with mild steel. Alrighty, how we doing? How we doing here? Oh, how's that? Timing. Timing, my pretty. Beautiful. Passing Anaconda up here. I could do some Anaconda fucking shopping if I wanted to do some camping stuff, but if I've got time, maybe on the way back, but I'll have to get home for a 3 o'clock appointment. There's a bit of Anaconda down there. Maybe later, mate, because I've got to come past here on the way back. Again, living the retired life. Well, unfortunately, I missed that one. I don't particularly like placing myself in a rush, so I've got 2 hours and 15 minutes to get home comfortably, so we'll see how we go. Oh, can I make it across here when the light turns green? This could be pretty ugly, but I'm going to give it a stab. Actually, I'll set myself up for success. Let's do a beeline straight shoot. Green arrow, green. Oh, ooh, it's got a green arrow anyway. Thank you. That was a pretty good one. I normally have a bit of trouble with that light. $60. There are cops up here. Well, I've seen cops up here, so might have to wind the old neck in a bit. Oh man, this fucking track is skipping. Somehow or other I didn't record that one. Come on, Eileen. Better Dexy's Midnight Runners. Doop, 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 doop. Yeah, fucking old fart. What are you going to do about it? Fucking nothing. I didn't think so. Oh, that's right. Wind my neck in. And that's the motorway, keeps going all the way to Canberra, Australia's national capital. And if you don't know anything about capitals, it's exactly the same as Washington DC. It's exactly the same as Brasilia. It's kind of a purpose-designed governmental centre. So prior to Federation, Australia's independence was 1901. That's when we had Federation. That's when Canberra was designed and built. Prior to that, Australia's national capital was Melbourne, Australia's second largest city. Interesting that it's Melbourne and not Sydney, because if you know anything about Australian history, Captain Cook, Governor Macquarie, the First Fleet, all that sort of stuff. The First Fleet came back to Port Jackson, which is Sydney Harbour, which is just up the road from Botany Bay, where Captain Cook landed in 1770. And Sydney's always been pretty much our premier city, right? So it's interesting that they actually decided to make, for some reason, Melbourne the capital. I don't know. But anyway, Canberra is now our national capital. I've only been there a few times. There's not really a great deal going on there. I will actually be going there next month for a 30th anniversary get-together from Somalia, when the battalion went to Somalia in 1992, 1993. We departed in 1992, but the operation essentially commenced for us in 1993. And we generally use Anzac Day, which is April. So I'll be going down to Canberra in April to attend the 30th reunion. The 25th reunion, coincidentally, was in Sydney, where I live, so that was handy. Actually, no, it was in Townsville. Roll on, gold to gold. .31 degrees apparently. Okay, I prefer fucking something that starts with a high 2, but it's better than fucking 15, so I shall take 31 if that's what you're giving me. I'm only going to be out for 25 minutes this way and then 25 minutes home, so that's 50 minutes of luxurious Goldwing tanning. So it's on two wheels out here, on two wheels, which is a division of MCA, Motorcycles Australia, and they come up as a pseudo Goldwing dealer. Don't quote me on that, although there are Goldwing parts available, and definitely if you order them in, they've got no issues. Australia is a bit of a funny country for Goldwings. Authorised Goldwing repair centres or authorised Goldwing dealers, yeah, it's a bit of a hard to come by, to be honest. Even here in Sydney, the capital city, the biggest city in Australia, there's like it's not prevalent. I did actually do a test ride out here. When I say test ride, I literally mean that. We're nearly there now. I pretty much just went for a test ride around the block and back. And needless to say, I did not buy that bike from these people. So pretty much from here, around the block, down to there. It's like, are you taking the piss, cunt? Are you seriously taking the piss? We're not that far from the M5 motorway I didn't even take the thing up to over 100 k's an hour. Unbelievable. That was a CBR 1000 2016 model. They missed out on the sale, needless to say, because the ride around the block was enough to piss me off, and the bike was enough to piss me off riding it around the block. Maybe if I would have taken it out onto the freeway, I might have changed my mind. They might have got a sale. Short answer, no. Honda, Yamaha, MCA, KTM and Husqvarna. I don't know why they don't have it up there, because that's fucking stupid. But they are also a Ducati dealer. Alrighty, well, thanks for joining me to come out and do a little bit of shopping. But we are now at our destination. On two wheels. Done. Now, can I park this out of the sun somehow? It is not looking good, is it? You know what? I'm going to park it up here. Oh no, I don't even think I can do that, to be honest. Alright. Leave the parking to me. And speaking of which, we've got a Ducati right out there. We've got two, actually, three. I'll be having a look at a few of the toys. Oh, there we go, Ducati. Alright, well, that's me. I'm here. Thanks for joining me. Look at my Goldwing tan. Doot, 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 doot. If I can get it on, bang a gong. Catch you later, guys.